It's time for a basketball broadcast here on WCMP. Let's head to the court.
Welcome in, ladies and gentlemen, to Rush City High School for tonight's game between the Tigers and the Pine City Dragons. I'm Ethan Game Day Gilman, and I'll be bringing you all the action from tonight's game, starting with that JV score. The JV Rush City beat the Pine City JV 41-24. A good game there between both of those JV teams. Now looking at these two teams coming into today, we'll start with the Rush City Tigers, who entered this game sitting at 7-3. They started the season off red hot. They went 4-0 to start the season, but then suffered an overtime loss and a really good game between those two teams. That loss was to Bram. Then they lost the next game to Hinckley Finlayson, another really good game. Then after that loss to Hinckley Finlayson, the two losses in a row, they sat at 4-2, but then they went on a 3-game winning streak to get themselves to 7-2, but then they lost just on this Monday to Mora, who is ranked number 7 in the state right now, so a tough loss there to Mora on Monday. Now Rush City is averaging about 65 points per game and gives up about 51 points per game. They do return 4 starters from last year's team, including their leading scorer in Zeth Hahn. Now Zeth Hahn, looking at the roster, he is a senior this year, though he's looking to help take his team over the Dragons. Now on the Dragons side, the Dragons are 9-3, same amount of losses as the Rush City Tigers coming into this one. Their 3 losses came against East Central, Mora, and most recently Cloquet. Now those losses to East Central, Mora, they both are top 10 in the state, so not bad losses necessarily, but losses nonetheless. They have 1 loss in Great River Conference play, which is the same as East Central, and Rush City has 2 losses in Great River Conference play. Now, East Central did lose to Rush City, so Rush City does have that going for them. A loss today for the Dragons could be detrimental to their Great River Conference hopes, because that could put them in a tie for second with Rush City, and I believe since Rush City beat East Central, Rush City would be take the second spot away from Pine City due to the fact that Pine City fell to East Central and Rush City beat East Central. So I think that's how that would work. But East Central still sits on top of the conference right now, as I mentioned, with only 1 loss in conference play, and that is, of course, to the Tigers. But a win today will help the Dragons keep pace with the Eagles of East Central. So this game, very, very, very important to the Great River Conference crowning race, because again, for Rush City, it's just as important, because if they win, well, they keep themselves right in the conversation and right in that hope spot to keep their hopes alive for that crown. But if they lose today, well, that could almost write them off. But, of course, we got to wait to see what East Central does as well, because they're playing as well, so we got to wait to see. This is going to be an interesting stretch. We've got about 4 or 5 games left for all these teams, and it's going to be a very good stretch of games. Of course, East Central is playing tonight. They're playing Hinckley Finlayson. Hinckley Finlayson took Pine City to overtime on Tuesday, but they did fall to Pine City in overtime, 75-72. I'm telling you, folks, that Jaguars team is sneaky good, so watch out for them come playoff time. Pine City, again, so I just talked about that tie. I'll talk about Pine City once again. They're averaging about 72 points per game. They give up about 56.5. They are first in the section, that Rush City, Mora, and Pine are in, is 6AA. They're first in that section in scoring points per game, but towards the bottom in points allowed. Now, meanwhile, kind of the opposite there for Rush City. Rush City is towards the bottom in points per game, but near the top in points allowed per game. So it's give and take here. 2 very good teams, 2 teams who can really get it done on the offense and also get it done on the defense. Rush City's obviously has a better points per game against average, so they'll look to be holding Pine City down here tonight. Like I mentioned, I think tonight, if Rush City's going to get the victory, I think they need to hold Pine City under 65 points. I think that's a key. And if you can keep them under 65, well, I think Rush City will have a golden opportunity to get the win. We're just about set for the start here. We're first going to get our starting lineups and our national anthem. And when we come back, we'll be set for boys basketball here on WCMP.
M Health Fairview Clinic in North Branch can help your entire family stay healthy, heal from illness and injuries, or manage complex health conditions. Specialties include family medicine, diabetes education, and physical therapy, with early morning appointments and 24/7 scheduling online or by phone. To schedule an appointment, call 185-FAIRVIEW or use MyChart. Urgent care is also available at North Branch Monday through Friday from noon till 8 and 9 to 5 on the weekends.
Minnesota. It's home. Hot summers at the lake, beautiful falls, snowy winters, and rainy springs. We experience it all. Make sure you're ready to handle whatever this state throws at you with help from Minnesota Equipment in Isani. Minnesota Equipment carries brands you love, like John Deere, Steel, Toro, Gravely zero-turn mowers, and Aaron snowblowers. Their helpful staff can not only get you the equipment you need, but can help you maintain it so it will last. Plus, they carry a full line of farm equipment. Minnesota Equipment in Isani. Online at minnesotaequipment.com.
Are you interested in a technical degree that can quickly help you land your dream career? Or maybe you've always dreamed of going to a four-year college, but you'd like to start close to home. Either way, Pine Technical and Community College has you covered. PTCC offers more than 50 degrees in hot fields like healthcare information technology, advanced manufacturing, and business. PTCC is now accepting applications. Financial aid may be available. Online at pine.edu. Starting out or starting over, find your future at Pine Technical and Community College.
If you've been injured in an auto accident or have sustained other personal injury, you don't have to leave town to get good representation. Spear and Swanson attorneys at law in Pine City are experienced and will work on your case with no fee until they get you money. They also handle divorce and custody cases, criminal defense, including DWI and other legal matters. Spear and Swanson is your local law firm that cares about you. So if you need legal representation or advice, call 320-629-7586. Spear and Swanson, attorneys at law in Pine City.
It takes a team effort to ensure a successful future. That's why Town & Country Insurance in Hinckley, Finlayson, and Mora, your local Grinnell Mutual member insurance company, and Grinnell Mutual are celebrating the accomplishments of our student athletes across every sport. We recognize the dedication it takes to work and play hard. Your display of teamwork makes it easy to trust in tomorrow. Trust in Tomorrow is a registered trademark of Grinnell Mutual Reinsurance Company.
Wellia Health offers sports medicine services at all our campuses in Mora, Pine City, and Hinckley. Dr. Mullen and his team treat a full range of sports injuries for all athletes at any level of competition. If you are injured, we want to help you return to the game as quickly and as safely as possible, providing the sports medicine care you need when you need it to help you live life well with Wellia Health. Call 320-679-1313 to schedule for any location.
This is a story we all share, of a place rooted in tradition and rich with opportunity, of people driven by compassion and vision. At Essentia Health, we're proud to play our role in this story, because we know that this place, these people, are like nowhere else. Visit Essentia Health in Hinckley, Sandstone, or our new location in Moose Lake for all your care needs. Schedule an appointment at essentiahealth.org today.
Back here inside Rush City High School. Starting lineups here for the Pine City Dragons will be senior number 0, Caleb Fromm, junior number 1, Dylan Peterson, junior number 3, Jason Thiemann. It'll be junior number 12, Cole Waxberg, and junior number 14, Cameron Jusak. For the Rush City Tigers, it'll be number 1, senior Zeth Hahn, number 2, junior Lucas McPhee, number 12, junior William Campbell, number 22, sophomore Tony Doss, and number 24, junior Ty Stepp. 18 minutes are up on that M Health Fairview Clinic scoreboard. M Health Fairview Clinic's North Branch has 24-hour access to care by calling 1-855-FAIRVIEW or your local clinic number. Teams are getting their final words of encouragement in before they head out onto the court here. And we're set for a great River Conference matchup between the Pine City Dragons and the Rush City Tigers. Not only are they great River Conference foes, they are good rivals. Whether it's football, basketball, baseball, wrestling, it is always a good game when these two teams match up. And it usually comes down to the wire. As a couple of weeks ago, we did a wrestling match between these two, and it came down to the heavyweight. Pine City was able to win that wrestling match. And here we go. Pine City will win the tip-off here, and starting with it is Jason. No, that's Waxberg, rather. Waxberg loses it. He's on the ground. He's trying to get it off to a teammate. He does to Peterson. Now it's to Thiemann in the near side corner. He'll get it in the paint here to Jusak. Jusak wants to put it up for a shot. It's no good. Rebound by Peterson. Peterson tries to dribble through the traffic. He does, but it rolls off of a defender. It's going to be last touch there by Rush City. And Waxberg will inbound here to Cameron Jusak, now to Thiemann. Thiemann back to Waxberg in the near side corner. It's up for three. It's no good. Peterson will get the rebound. Now to Thiemann. From at the top of the key, trying to drive. Passes out here to Thiemann. Thiemann to Jusak in the far side corner for three. It's off the mark. And, man, Fromm gets way up there for the rebound. Knocked away by the Tigers, and they'll take it away. Working with it now is Step. Step takes it into the paint, puts up a shot. It's no good. Maybe could have gotten a travel there, but I like the ref's decision to kind of hold off there. And Waxberg loses it. Going to be stolen away here by the Tigers. At Step once again. Step in the corner there to Doss. Doss goes around, now gets it to McPhee. McPhee for three, and it's no good. Peterson. McPhee will get the rebound. He passes it here to Zethan. Zethan will throw it off of a Dragon body. And Tigers will keep possession. Inbounding it will be Lucas McPhee, the junior. He inbounds it here to Doss. Doss all the way over to William Campbell. Now to Hahn for three. It's off the mark. And for it, the rebound was Doss, but it was last touched by the Dragons as it rolls out of bounds. Tigers will again keep possession. McPhee set to inbound. McPhee does right away to Campbell, who was in the paint, but then he passes it off, being a good teammate, to Hahn. Now back to William Campbell, and a whistle. I didn't see the call from the ref, but either way, it's going to be a turnover. He might have stepped on the line. So the Tigers will give the ball over to Pine City. 0-0 your score after a minute and a half of action here in this game. Peterson will get the inbound. He's going to drive, then he stops on the drive, backs up, looking for someone to pass it off to. He does to Jusak. Jusak wants to spin. He wants to put up a shot. He doesn't have it, so he passes it back out to Fromm. Now in the corner here to Waxberg. Waxberg puts up a three in the face of a defender. It's no good. Rebound by Thiemann. Back to Peterson to Fromm. Fromm fakes, going to drive, put up a shot. It's no good. Stolen away there by Doss. Excuse me, that's McPhee. McPhee off to Step. Step spins around, puts up a shot, and it's in. Ty Step will get the first points of the game here for the Tigers. It's 2-0. Tigers over the Dragons right now. Jusak inbounds it, but he'll throw it right off of the defender Doss's leg, and it'll go out of bounds. So Waxberg will now inbound it for the Dragons. Waxberg, oh, he's got no one open. Finally gets it to Jusak. Jusak will have room to take it up the court. He's thinking about driving. Now he passes it out to Waxberg. Waxberg at the top of the key. He drives, stops, wants Fromm, but Fromm is not open. And now he gets it to Thiemann. Thiemann in the near side corner now to Jusak. A long, high arcing three, and it is no good, but I think they're going to get Campbell for the foul there. Let's see. Yes, they will. It will be Campbell's first, team's first. Campbell only a junior. Fromm will inbound. He's going to have to quick. He does here to Peterson. To Waxberg. Waxberg for three. Gets this one to fall. And Waxberg gets on the board first for the Dragons. It's 3-2. The Dragons with the lead now. But quickly down the other way is McPhee. Now to Campbell. Now to Step. Step to Doss. Doss wanted to pass it to Hahn. Now he'll take the step back jumper. It's no good. Jusak will get the rebound here for the Dragons. Jusak stops, spins around, keeps the ball away from the defenders, then just hands it off to Waxberg. Waxberg with a nice get up, but he can't get high enough as that ball is stolen away here by the Tigers. McPhee with it. McPhee in the paint is wide open to Step, and he puts it up. Oh my goodness. The unkind roll on the rim is no good. And the Dragons will get it back. Thiemann decides to drive, and he'll be fouled. That foul going to be called on Doss. Wilson and Blaisdell will check in. Checking out are Peterson and Waxberg. something I've noticed the past couple games is Dragons really want to get their rotations more than they have before, it looks like. Jusak with the shot is blocked. And McPhee has it down the court, but now it's stolen away again by Fromm. McPhee, his mask looked like it fell off, so he's got to fix that. Gets it now to Blaisdell for three. Oh, and the unkind roll this time to the Dragons. Out of bounds, last touch by the Dragons, and the Tigers will have possession. Checking in now is Brock Diedrich. He'll check in for Campbell. Brock Diedrich, the junior. Also in is Austin Kirchberg. Ball's on the ground. Step manages to get it. And there's a whistle. I'm not sure what the call is. I think they're going to get the Dragons for the foul. They will. It's going to be Caleb Fromm, but there's a timeout called on the court. And I believe the timeout was called there by the Tigers. And while they take a timeout, we'll take a timeout as well. You're listening to basketball on WCMP.
The new year is here. It's the perfect time to trade out the old and bring in the new. That's the new furnace to keep you cozy warm for the rest of winter and for years to come. Aquarius Home Services, your local heating expert, is here to help with a fantastic New Year special. How does a new furnace for as low as $45 per month sound? That's right, as little as $45 per month. To learn more and schedule your free estimate, visit AquariusHomeservices.com today.
Back inside Rush City High School, not quite out of the timeout yet. Tigers called there first. And there it is, the buzzer rather, if I can speak English. 3-2, Pine City leads on the scoreboard. We have played just about 4 minutes in this game, and with it is Kirchberg. Kirchberg trying to get past the defender. He wanted to get it to Diedrich, but he'll take it to the paint himself, and he's going to be called for the travel. Took one extra step, unfortunately, and the ref caught him. So the Dragons will get the ball back. Blaisdell will be set to inbound. He's got Wilson if he wants him. He's going to instead go across the court to Jusak. Jusak stops, gets it over to Wilson. Now to Thiemann. Thiemann thought about the three, then he's going to drive. Pushed off the mark that he wanted. Gets it to Wilson. Wilson thought about driving. Now passes it to the far side where Jusak is. Jusak wants to get around the defender. He can. He almost loses possession of the ball. It's poked away, and it is... Oh, he just puts up a shot. It's no good. Taken in by Step. Step to Doss, and they're going to get Doss for the travel. So ball going to go back to the Dragons here on the travel. Doss had a beautiful opportunity there to get the lead back here for the Tigers, but unfortunately the travel call. That's Blaisdell rather. He inbounds it quickly to Jusak before the time ran out on him. Wilson thought about three. He stops, he drives, spins around back out to the three-point line. Thought he had a lane. Now he drives, he puts up an awkward shot. It's no good. That is Step with the rebound. And the deep pass for Doss is almost taken away, but Doss, good concentration to bring it in. Kirchberg off to Diedrich. Diedrich in the paint there to Doss. Puts it up and in for two. Doss will score, and it's 4-3 now. The Tigers with the lead. Fromm, he has a lane he likes. He uses it, and off the rim, no good. Rebound here by Step. And he has it poked away, and ooh, good job of saving it from going out of bounds. I don't know if it would have been out of bounds, and now we get a whistle. So it's not, it looks like the ref is pointing that he stepped out of bounds on the far side over there. That'd be the top of your screen. Blaisdell will inbound it here for the Dragons. Thiemann checked out. In for him is Waxberg. Wilson will get the inbound. Wilson to his left now. Passes it to Waxberg. Waxberg thought he had a lane. Passes it back to Peterson. Peterson over to Wilson. Wilson trying to get past the defender. He's going to use the screen from Jusak and put up a long three. It's no good. Rebound there. That is Isaac Erdman. Erdman with the rebound. And now he'll pass it to Step. Step drives. Pass was to Nick Medina. They got a charge call on offense. So the ball's going to go over to the Dragons. 3 team fouls now for the Tigers. They lead 4-3 on that M Health Fairview Clinic scoreboard. M Health Fairview Clinic, you can now find Dr. Raymond and Jenna Labine at the M Health Fairview North Branch location. Waxburg has it for the Dragons now. Passes it to Jusak. Jusak out to Wilson. Wilson back to Peterson. Peterson out to Jusak. Jusak on the far side, drifting to his left. Tries to get past the defender. Blaisdell has the shot for 3. It's no good. He had a second to think about it, too. Jusak will get the rebound after it bounces off of a couple people. Jusak will put it up and in for 2. And the foul, so he's going to go to the line for a possible and 1. Dragons lead again, 5-4. Low-scoring game to this point. 6 minutes off the clock. And Jusak at the line for the possible 3-point play. Shot is up. It is no good. So Jusak will only get 2 out of that, but they do have the lead. Pass is taken away there by the Dragons, and open on the other end is Jusak. He puts it up and in for 2. So a turnover turns into points for the Dragons, and they now lead 7-4. That was Landon Mold, who unfortunately turned it over for the Tigers there. He was in a bit of a bad position, though. And now the shot from Nick Medina is up and no good. A rebound there by the Dragons. Wilson with it. He's in trouble. He's going to have to dribble out of it. He does. He passed it to Peterson. Now to Jusak. Jusak stops on the drive. Pass it in the near side corner to Wilson. Wilson is off the mark. Up for grabs, and Mold will have it. Mold played a really good JV game. Kirchberg has it for the Tigers now. Kirchberg to Medina. Medina, our pass to Diedrich. Diedrich, oh, almost losing it there was Erdman. Now passing it off is Kirchberg to Diedrich. It's no good. Shot up by Medina is no good. It's blocked, actually. Taken away by Waxberg. Waxberg to Wilson right in the paint. He's good for 2. Luke Wilson puts it up and in for 2, and they lead 9-4. Kirchberg with it. Oh, and then an offensive charge call on the Tigers. Oh, my goodness. So it's going to be turned over back to the Dragons there. It's going to be the 5th team foul for Rush City, 2nd on Diedrich. Man, that's a tough one. Blaisdell will inbound here to Wilson. Hard pass. Now Waxberg in the near side corner for 3. He's been off the mark a lot today, and we got an offensive foul call on the Dragons. That'll be their 2nd team foul. Ball will go back to the Tigers. That one is on Peterson, his first. Gonna get a big change here for the Dragons. From Thiemann will check in. Maybe not as big as I thought. Thought I'd seen more players walk on than I did. Ty Stepp checks back in for the Tigers, in for Mold. Inbound here to Kirchberg. Back to Stepp. Stepp drives, pass it off to Mold. Mold passes it in the corner here to Erdman. Now to Campbell, to Medina, up and in for 2. Medina for 2, and it's 9-6. Waxberg, or that's Wilson. Wilson now to Waxberg. Waxberg for 3. This time is good. Waxberg from 3 is good. It's 12-9, or 12-6. My goodness. I am off of my game tonight. Peterson will get the rebound there on the shot. Now to Fromm. Fromm has an open 3. That one's well short. And rebound by Waxberg. Nice job of keeping track of it and getting the rebound. Fromm, he wants to drive. And it's going to be stolen away by the Tigers. Oh, almost stolen back by Waxberg. Now with it is Medina. And get a foul there on the Dragons. 12-6, the Dragons lead. That's going to be their 3rd team foul. 9:13 left in this first half. First on Thiemann. M Health Fairview Clinic scoreboards. M Health Fairview North Branch Urgent Care has extended its hours from noon to 8 p.m. weekdays and from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. every Saturday and Sunday. Stepp will inbound it here. He does to Hahn. Hahn tries to drive. He puts up an awkward angled shot. It's no good. Rebound there by Jusak. Pass to Fromm. It had to go quickly. Fromm has a lane. He likes to use it, and he'll take it to the basket for 2. 14-6, Dragons with the lead. Quickly down the court are the Tigers. McPhee had it. Now off to Campbell. Campbell back to McPhee. Over here to Doss. Doss passes it to Hahn. Hahn has a lane. He passes it back out here to Stepp. Stepp thought about 3. Now he'll pass it off to Hahn. Hahn to McPhee. Now to, I can't see the number. Oh, was in, and then it rattles out. That's Doss who had it. And with the rebound was Jusak, but he had it poked away. Now Doss will drive, put up the shot, and it's good. Doss for 2, a nice Euro step to get past the defender. It's 14-8. Dragons down the other way. They're wasting no time. Wilson to Peterson. And it's stolen away by Campbell. Campbell's going to have an open lane. Dragons aren't even going to try. And Campbell will slam it down. 14-10. Jusak to Wilson, back in the paint here to Jusak, and he puts up a shot. It's no good. Wilson right there for the rebound. Peterson going to put up a shot. No good. And still up for grabs, but Campbell going to come down with it. McPhee with the pass to Stepp. Stepp back to Doss. Doss loses it, but Hahn is right there to gather it in. Back to Doss now for 3. It's no good. Campbell will get the rebound. Trying to put up a shot, and that one's no good. Peterson will get the rebound here for the Dragons. Fast-paced moving game between these two teams as Fromm will pass it off now to Jusak. Jusak thought about the 3, passes it off now to Fromm. Fromm at the top of the key. He wants to drive in again. He has to pass it off to Jusak. Jusak has it poked away by Campbell. Campbell, oh, the pass for Wilson a little too hard, and with it is Doss. Doss, nice move, it's no good, and the rebound still up for grabs. Peterson had it for a moment, and I think they're gonna get the Tigers for a foul on that one. Wait to see who the foul call is actually on. It's going to be called on Doss. That's his second, team's 6th. The Dragons will inbound it. Waxberg has it to Fromm. Fromm will take his time getting up the court. Now he'll hand it to Peterson, who nearly loses his dribble. All a bit slick here tonight for the teams, and Fromm is going to go get the ball, but it's going to be an over and back. So the Tigers will get the ball. They'll inbound it. Stepp set to inbound. He will get it off here to, can't see the number, that's McPhee. McPhee to Stepp. Stepp will drive. He's looking to put up a shot. He does. He's fouled. Shot's no good, but he'll go to the line and shoot 2. 4th team foul there for the Dragons. 6.5 minutes left in the first half. Stepp is at the line to shoot 2. That foul there on Fromm, his 2nd of the game. Stepp's first one is no good off the front of the rim. Stepp, his 2nd one. This one's better. Oh, and the unkind roll. And I'm going to say the Tigers touched it last. It looked like Jusak touched it last to me, but refs don't agree. So Stepp hits neither, and now the Dragons have it back. Jusak in the paint to Peterson, and the shot is good. He'll go to the line for the and 1. Peterson, nice shot there. Took the fall. 16-10, and he's at the line for the possible 3-point play. Peterson Oh, he changed up his free throw a little bit. Instead of the underhand there, he goes overhand. And it it does not work that time. And for three is Das, no good. Thiemann gets the rebound. But I think they're going to get, I don't know who they're going to get for the foul. Okay, now it says, so Thiemann, it is going to be Thiemann who gets this foul, his second, team's fifth. By the way, the Dragons are in the bonus with Rush City having 17 fouls right now. McPhee set to inbound. He does to Hahn. Hahn thought about three. Now he'll drive. He tries to accept good. Oh, and they're going to get him for the travel. I didn't think he did. I thought he had one more step to take. They're going to give him, though, the travel call. Hahn trying to make something happen, and before he can, he's going to get called for traveling. Wilson. Pass here to Waxberg. Waxberg trying to drive, puts up a shot, no good, off the side of the rim. Campbell will get the rebound. That's Mold with the ball. Nope, excuse me, that is Erdman. Erdman now to Campbell. Campbell, he'll get it to Hahn for three. That one's short. Peterson right there for the rebound for the Dragons. Peterson can't get it to fall, and Campbell's right there for the rebound. Campbell quickly down the court, nearly stolen away. He'll get it right back. He'll put it up and in for two. Campbell does a really good job of paying attention to where the ball's at out there on the court and comes from out of nowhere to get that rebound and then put it up and in for two. Wilson for three. That one's off. And Dylan Peterson gets the rebound somehow. Waxberg working on Mold. Tries to drive. Fakes the shot. Peterson will put up the shot for three. That one's well off, and it's going to roll out of bounds. Last touch by the Dragons. 16-12 with 5:06 left here in the first half on that M Health Fairview Clinic scoreboard. Kirchberg back out there. Nope, that's McPhee. Sometimes these numbers on the jersey get a little crunched up and look like different numbers. Mold. To Erdman, back to Mold. Now to Hahn for three. That one's well long. And Jusak right there for the rebound for the Dragons. Hahn hasn't gotten going yet tonight, but I'm sure when he does, they're going to catch fire. Waxberg for three. It's off the mark. And I think they're going to get Rush City for a foul. Let's see. They will. Oh, and that's on Waxberg. And Hahn, that's his first. 8th team foul for the Tigers, and now Waxberg's at the line to shoot three. Shot is up, it's good. 17-12. 18 fouls for the Tigers, 5 for the Dragons. Dragons lead 17-12, now 18-12. He's got one more shot as he was fouled from the three-point line. Blaisdell checks out, and in for him is going to be 8th grader Charlie Osmus. Waxberg's shot is up and good. So Waxberg hits all 3 free throws. 19-12, Dragons with the lead. That is Lucas McPhee to Hahn, nearly stolen away. Campbell right there for it, and he gets it up and in for two. Campbell doing a really good job down there in the paint. Getting the rebounds, getting the passes, and just finding a lane and kind of just making one himself. Wilson has a lane. He puts it up and in for two. 21-14. Down the other side of the court now are the Tigers quickly. It's McPhee to Erdman, who puts it up and in for two. Erdman with his first points of the game. They're two. It's 16-21. Dragons still with the lead. Quickly down the court of the Dragons, it's Wilson. Wilson now off to Peterson. Peterson in the corner near side to Jusak. It's no good, but Peterson right there for the rebound. He thought about putting up a shot, and it's no good. It's going to be stolen away here, and the pass for Hahn, too long. Right idea. Hahn was wide open, but the pass just a little strong. So the Dragons will inbound. Wilson who starts with it. Peterson now has it. Now to Waxberg. Waxberg tries to drive, puts up an awkward angle shot, somehow gets it to fall. My goodness. 23-16. Campbell, he has it. He'll hand it here to Erdman. Erdman, he wants to drive. He stops, looking to pass it off. He does to Campbell. Campbell, he's going to drive, pass it off to Hahn. And Hahn had a three, but I think they're going to get the foul there on the Dragons. And it's going to be on Jusak. I don't think it's a shooting foul. Yeah, okay. So, not a shooting foul, but they're just going to inbound. Kirchberg inbounds to Campbell. Now to Mold. Back to Kirchberg. Back to Mold. Mold to Erdman. Erdman. Kirchberg. Kirchberg back to Mold. Mold to Erdman. Back to Kirchberg for a three. Off the front of the rim. Mold with the rebound. Mold pass there to Medina for two. 18-23. Wilson on the other side for the Dragons. To Osmus. To Jusak. Jusak spins. He tries to. Has to pass it away to Wilson. Wilson working on the defender. Pass it to Peterson now. To Waxberg. Waxberg in the face of a defender puts up the three. It's no good. And rebound there by the Tigers. Kirchberg. He has it. Looks to get past the defender. He does. He passes it off here to Erdman for three. No good. Foul. Oh, they're going to say the foul's on the Tigers. It's going to be the 9th team foul. And because the Tigers were on offense when the foul occurred, the Dragons won't go to the line for the 1-and-1, even though they are in the bonus. But since the foul occurred while the Tigers were on offense, they do not go to the line. Only occurs when the Tigers, are on defense. Waxberg, pass off to Jusak. Jusak bumping bodies down there, and he managed to get that one to fall. That's Jusak for two. It's 25-18. Kirchberg to Mold. Mold, I think he wanted Campbell in the paint. Not going to happen this time. And Campbell manages to keep it alive to Medina. Medina will take it. Campbell has it back. Campbell to Kirchberg for a long three. It's off the mark. Campbell right there for the rebound. Going to create a lane for himself. And passed it to Medina. And foul going to be on Jusak there. I thought he got there before Campbell did. But that is not my decision. It is up to the ref, as I am not a professional referee. Jusak with his second, and it's the 17th foul, so Campbell will be at the line for a 1-and-1. Minute and a half left. The Dragons lead 25-18 on that M Health Fairview Clinic scoreboard. Campbell, his first one is, oh, no good. Peterson right there for the rebound, though. It's Wilson. Wilson, he wants to drive, and now he's in trouble. He passes it off to Osmus. Osmus wants to drive. He passes it off to Peterson, to Blaisdell, to Wilson in the near side corner. That's well long. And it's going to be on the floor. Possession arrow favors the Tigers. It's going to be a tip or a tie-up. Minute 14 left on that M Health Fairview Clinic scoreboard. M Health Fairview Clinic's North Branch, that for your convenience have same day and evening appointments. Kirchberg starts with it for the Tigers. He'll pass it off to Mel. With it is Hahn. Nice spin move, puts up the shot, and he finally gets it to fall. Hahn with his first points of the game. It's 20-25. Peterson to Waxberg. Now to Wilson on that far side. Wilson trying to drive. Now to Peterson. Peterson to Waxberg for three. Off the mark. It's going to roll, and that's Hahn who gets the rebound. Quickly up the court. Now off to Kirchberg. Kirchberg thought about the three, pulls it down. Now gets it to Hahn. Hahn thought about the three, and he'll pass it off here to Step for three. It's no good. Das with the rebound. Das spins around. He'll pass it off to Kirchberg for three. Off the mark. Peterson will slap it to Blaisdell, who gets the rebound, and he'll pass it back to Peterson. Dragons are going to get what seemingly should be the last shot. Peterson to Blaisdell, to Wilson, to Waxberg. It's up and in for two. And that's going to be it for the first half. The Dragons with the lead here in Rush City, 27-20 in this Great River Conference battle. We're going to take a commercial break. When we come back, I'll give you a recap on this game, and then I'll update you on the other games going on WCMPradio.com. Of course, you're listening to boys basketball right here on WCMP.
Your favorite A&W family restaurant in Pine City will be closed starting at 4 p.m. on Sunday, January 24th for kitchen remodeling. At A&W, we have loved our loyal customers, serving you since 1955, and looking forward to serving you the same great food and treats with our brand new kitchen for years to come. Like Burchin's A&W Family Restaurant on Facebook for updates and to let you know when we reopen. We look forward to seeing you soon at your A&W Family Restaurant in Pine City.
K&K Concrete is a proud supporter of Pine City Dragon Athletics. K&K Concrete specializes in foundations, driveways, decorative concrete, and more. Find them on Google for more information. K&K Concrete would like to say good luck and go Dragons.
Great homes start with a sound foundation. That foundation starts with a mortgage from Northwoods Bank. Northwoods Bank is a community bank that knows the neighborhood. We have personalized home lending solutions, and with our Rapid Mortgage, apply online at northwoodsbank.com 24/7. Be approved in 20 minutes and be in your dream home sooner. Think local when it comes to your banking solutions. Northwoods Bank, we make it happen for you. Northwoods Bank is an equal housing lender and FDIC insured.
Reliance Financial is a full-service accounting and tax firm. They offer a broad range of services for both business and personal finance. They take pride in helping their clients achieve their financial goals. Reliance Financial can help you with tax planning and preparation, wealth management, and day-to-day accounting needs for your business. Whatever your financial needs are, reach out to the knowledgeable staff at Reliance Financial today. Locally owned and operated. Find them at rfinancial.org or 307-462-6991.
Each and every hockey player on the ice has had dreams of one day making it to the pros. As we get older, we still have dreams, but those dreams change. Are you dreaming of a new home or maybe a remodeling project on your current home? Let Log Creek Builders help you make your dreams a reality. George Sell with Log Creek Builders is ready to help you complete your next project. Visit Log Creek Builders on Facebook to see what dreams have come true for others and what is possible for you. Log Creek Builders says good luck and go Dragons.
Daggett's Fresh Foods in Hinckley, providing you with the highest quality food for your family. This week at Daggett's, get Hormel Natural Choice Boneless Pork Sirloin Chops for just $1.99 per pound. Get fresh asparagus for just $1.99 per pound as well. General Mills cereal boxes are also just $1.99 each, and Pepsi 12 packs are on sale, 3 for $12. Deals are good this week only while supplies last, so hurry into your local grocery store. Daggett's Fresh Foods in Hinckley.
Chad Greenway here. Mortgage rates haven't been this low since 2017. Time to talk to your local Franzen Bank about buying your first home, a cabin, or an investment property, building your dream home, refinancing to lower your mortgage payment, or for a home improvement project. Franzen Bank will be with you every step of the way. Find your local Franzen Bank mortgage expert today at franzenbank.com/getthere. Tell them Greenway sent you. Franzen Bank and Trust. Member FDIC, equal housing lender.
M Health Fairview Clinic in North Branch can help your entire family stay healthy, heal from illness and injuries, or manage complex health conditions. Specialties include family medicine, diabetes education, and physical therapy, with early morning appointments and 24/7 scheduling online or by phone. To schedule an appointment, call 185-FAIRVIEW or use MyChart. Urgent care is also available at North Branch Monday through Friday from noon till 8 and 9 to 5 on the weekends.
Minnesota. It's home. Hot summers at the lake, beautiful falls, snowy winters, and rainy springs. We experience it all. Make sure you're ready to handle whatever this state throws at you with help from Minnesota Equipment in Isani. Minnesota Equipment carries brands you love, like John Deere, Steel, Toro, Gravely zero-turn mowers, and Aaron snowblowers. Their helpful staff can not only get you the equipment you need, but can help you maintain it so it will last. Plus, they carry a full line of farm equipment. Minnesota Equipment in Isani. Online at minnesotaequipment.com.
Are you interested in a technical degree that can quickly help you land your dream career? Or maybe you've always dreamed of going to a four-year college, but you like to start close to home. Either way, Pine Technical and Community College has you covered. PTCC offers more than 50 degrees in hot fields like healthcare information technology, advanced manufacturing, and business. PTCC is now accepting applications. Financial aid may be available. Online at pine.edu. Starting out or starting over, find your future at Pine Technical and Community College.
Back here inside Rush City High School, where the Dragons lead at halftime, 27-20 over the Tigers. Leading the way for Pine City with 13 points is Cole Waxberg. Then it's Cameron Jusak with 6, Luke Wilson with 4, and 2 for Fromm and Peterson. Then on the other side for the Tigers, leading the way for them is William Campbell, the junior. He has 6. Tony Doss and Nick Medina have 4, and then 2 for Stepp, Erdman, and Hahn. And that's how we get to the score of 27-20. In that first half, I didn't really see either team with a clear advantage. I think Rush City does a really good job in transition and getting the ball into the open spots, and Campbell, he does a really good job of getting himself open and then creating a lane for himself. He has a really nice Euro step, and he's so tall, he's able basically to reach the basket from just standing, and he's doing a really good job for them. I think they want to get Hahn going, but he's just been guarded so well here tonight that Campbell, he's doing a good job on both sides of the ball here tonight. He's doing really well there in the paint of guarding Jusak, Pine City's tallest guy. So he's been kind of the guard on Jusak, and he's done a really good job not allowing Jusak to get in that paint and have any easy shots. He's blocked a couple, and he's took a couple of turnovers the other way and made it look easy on the other side of the ball. But Campbell, he's not just doing a good job scoring. He's doing a really good job passing the ball as well. He's doing such a good job of not only passing the ball, but passing his teammates open, and that's something that you really want to see is a guy who can score as well as he can, but can also pass the ball as well as he can, and that makes a huge difference in the game because I think without his performance here tonight, they'd be struggling a little bit because he has done so good with the assists here tonight. But of course they do have other players who are making some noise. As I mentioned, all the players who scored, it really looks like any of them can score from anywhere on the court. Looks like their main guy in the paint though is Campbell, but they're not afraid to send Stepp and Doss in there to get themselves in that dirty area under the basket and try and get them to some rebounds or defend that not defend, but get themselves in the paint for the shot to try and put up the shot and get the foul. And that's something that Pine City has done really well tonight. They I think they only had 7 fouls going in the second half or end of the first half, and they did a really good job of staying clean throughout that entire first half, and they played a really clean game there. They usually are in foul trouble early, but did a really good job there in that first half. And again, like I mentioned, they did a really good job of not fouling when Rush City was in the paint, and I think that's been a huge key as to why Pine City has the lead here, 27-20 over to the Tigers. I think another thing too is Pine City is not just getting it done from the three. They're not just relying on that three-point ball to get it done here tonight. No, instead they're driving to the paint. They're driving to the basket. They're taking the tough shots underneath and really working at it. Even if it's not there seemingly, they're still going to work at it. They're still going to bring it in the paint. And if the shot doesn't fall, they're relying on their rebounders to get the ball. That's another thing they've done really well tonight is get the rebound on the offensive side of the board. Both teams just very good here tonight. Again, I don't think either team really has a big edge over the other, and I expect a really, really good second half between these two teams. Looking at the other games going on WCMPradio.com, in boys basketball, Bram leads over Onamia in a tight game. Bram leads right now 27-23. Well, that's a good one going on there. That one is in Bram. And then in East Central, the Eagles are hosting Hinckley-Finlayson. That's another boys basketball game. Right now, the Eagles have the lead 43-12 over the Jaguars. East Central trying to get off of a little bit of a slide that they've been on. It's not that they've been playing bad, but they've had a couple of games that have been close that I think they want to be a little bit more separated down the line. So they are got a good one going right now in East Central. And then over in Mora, the girls basketball game between Mora and Pierce. Pierce has the lead in that one, 29-16. But don't count Mora out. They've been in a lot of games where they've been down, and they have stormed back. in those games and have almost completed the comeback a couple times. They have done it a couple times this year, but it's just a couple other times they haven't. They've been so close. So watch that game as well, because that one should be a good finish. But in our game again, 27-20. We got 40 seconds before these teams make their way back out onto the court for the second half. And these two teams so very well matched up. Of course, they're conference foes, Great River Conference foes, rivals. It's just a good night for basketball here in Rush City. That first half was it was pretty low scoring up into that 7-6 minute mark, with 7-6 minutes left, I should say, in the half, and I think the score was like 9-4, and it was really weird to see a low scoring game between these two teams, especially. I mean, Rush City beat East Central by almost 20 points. I think it was 84-62, so it might have been over 20 points. And Pine City, as I mentioned, scoring over 70 points a game. So pretty low scoring first half for these two teams, but I think these two teams, despite Rush being down, I think they're okay with where they're at, because I think they know they're so close to retaking the lead. Dragons will start out with it, though, and Thiemann will start with a three, and it's no good. McPhee will get the rebound here for the Tigers behind the back, showing off a little bit of the ball skills. Now gets it to Das, and Das will put it up and in for two. Das, as I mentioned, he's not afraid to go up there and get under the basket and do that dirty work. Jusak with it, spins, he's going to lose possession, and that's going to be Tiger ball. McPhee with it. Thinking about passing it to Stepp, he will. And now a deep pass to Campbell to Das for three. It's off the mark. Thiemann is there for the rebound for the Dragons. To Jusak, a long three. It's off the mark. And Das will get it, and now it's taken away by Fromm. Fromm to Thiemann. Back to Fromm. Fromm couldn't handle it cleanly. He could have had a shot at three, but with the mishandle, he cannot. Campbell with the block there on Fromm. Waxberg has it. He's going to drive. He'll put up a shot. Nice lay-in from Waxberg. 29-22. And Fromm will almost steal it away. But it's going to be off his hands last, and it will remain Tiger ball. Job there from Fromm to try and locate that ball and get the turnover, but he was the one again who touched it last before it went out of bounds. Stepp has it, stops, and now he'll rainbow it to his teammate in the corner, to Campbell. Now in the corner here that's McPhee. For three is no good. Peterson is going to call for travel. I thought that one was close. That was one of the ones where they didn't call it in the first half. But they do here in the second. Maybe trying to tighten things up a little bit. McPhee with it, tries to make a move on Waxberg. Waxberg not fooled, and he'll get it off to Campbell. Campbell, he does have a lane if he wants it. Now he'll pass it off there to Das for three. Das nails it from three, 25-29. Peterson stops, pass it off to Thiemann. Thiemann to Waxberg, extremely long three, it's no good. Peterson right there for the rebound. He's going to be fouled here with a line to shoot two. 25-29, almost 3 minutes have expired here in the second half. Dragons with the lead, and that is the third foul there for Stepp, so he's in a bit of foul trouble to start the second half. And again, Peterson with the changeup in his free throw. Again, he used to do that underhand, what would be called granny style in a game of horse. But now he's switched to the overhand. And Campbell almost gets the lane violation there. He did a good job of keeping his balance just enough to make sure he didn't step in the lane. Good job there by Campbell. Peterson is off the mark, but there's a whistle. Not sure if he had three to shoot or if there was another foul. I'm guessing he had three to shoot, and no good on any of them. McPhee with it. Now to Campbell. Campbell to McPhee in the paint, puts up the shot. It's good. Oh, but they're going to call it off. They're going to call an offensive charge. So the shot was, oh no, they're not. Well, I think the ref pointed the wrong way. The ref pointed as if the charge was on Rush City, but instead it's going to be on Pine City. So the ref just got his directions wrong there. Can't see who it is. It's McPhee. It's no good on the free throw, but Rush City had the rebound for a minute. They still do. And now taken away by the Dragons. 27-29. Fromm will have it. He's got to be careful. He almost has that ball stolen away. He's going to have to pass it off to someone. Yep, there it is, 3 seconds. Mental mistake there from Fromm. Last foul was on Thiemann, that's his third, so he's in a bit of foul trouble now. Doss with it to Campbell. Campbell, nice hook shot, it's up and in. Campbell will tie it up at 29 apiece. Tigers have worked their way back here nicely in this one, but Wilson looking to change that real quick. It's off the mark, and that's going to be last touch by Rush City. That's Stepp, who smacked it out of bounds. Fromm, he's got Wilson, there you go. Hits Wilson. Now to Jusak. Back to Peterson. To Waxberg for three. That one's off the mark, and I don't know what Fromm. Fromm tipped it, and he could have easily had the rebound. Hahn to McPhee. Line drive, that's no good. Wilson will get the rebound. Wilson, ooh, lucky to even get that pass away to Peterson. Peterson gets his own rebound as he missed on the shot. Now off to Jusak. Jusak will drive, put up a shot, blocked by Campbell. And Stepp to Doss. Doss over to Hahn for three. Oh, that one's no good. He had time to even think about that one. No good. Now Waxberg with it. Both teams have gone a little cold here. Waxberg tries to put up a shot. That's no good. McPhee with the rebound. Gets it to Campbell, now to Stepp. Stepp looking for a screen. And timeout call here by the Tigers. That's their second. And while they take a timeout, we'll take a timeout as well. You're listening to boys basketball here on WCMP.
If you've been injured in an auto accident or have sustained other personal injury, you don't have to leave town to get good representation. Spear and Swanson attorneys at law in Pine City are experienced and will work on your case with no fee until they get you money. They also handle divorce and custody cases, criminal defense, including DWI and other legal matters. Spear and Swanson is your local law firm that cares about you. So if you need legal representation or advice, call 320-629-7586. Spear and Swanson, attorneys at law in Pine City.
9-2 run here to open up the second half for the Tigers. They were down at halftime 27-20, but storming back here in this one on this 9-2 run in the first 4.5 minutes. It's tied up at 29 here in Rush City. Again, major Great River Conference implications in this one. If the Dragons lose, they could be out of it, and Rush City could be right in it. Now for three is no good from Doss. And, oh, Doss hits it back in, but Jusak going to be right there for the rebound. And if Pine City wins, well, that pretty much eliminates Rush City's hopes. And knocked out of bounds. Oh, and that one's going to be knocked out of bounds by Rush City. Thought it was on the first one, but nice job of saving it there. And Dragons will keep it. Inbound to Waxberg. Waxberg has gone kind of cold here, not just from three, but shooting the ball in general. Wilson to Fromm. Fromm will take a three, a long arcing shot. That one's going to land out of bounds, basically. 29 all here in this one. 13-12 on that M Health Fairview Clinic scoreboard. M Health Fairview Clinics with convenient on-site pharmacy in North Branch. That includes drive-up service and mail order. Hahn with it. Showing off his speed, trying to get past Wilson. Wilson doing a pretty good job, though, keeping up. Doss with the ball. Oh, and then Waxberg didn't even know the ball was coming to him. He does right at the last second to get the steal. Waxberg to Jusak. Jusak trying to end the drought. He can't, but Waxberg is right there for the rebound. Waxberg, nice spin to Wilson now. Wilson to Peterson. Back to Waxberg. Waxberg on this near side here to Jusak. Jusak again for three. That one's good. It looked short, and it kind of was, but it got a nice roll into the basket. It's 32-29. Dragons retake the lead, but with it is McPhee. He'll pass it to Diedrich, and Diedrich has it knocked away out of bounds by a Dragon. Checking in now for the Tigers is Kirchberg and Erdman. Checking out will be McPhee. I did not see the other Tiger who went off the court. I think it's Doss. Hahn, inbound pass to Diedrich, and that's no good, but rebound here by the Tigers. That's Kirchberg for three, no good. Rebound by Jusak. Jusak quickly passed. It's stolen away by Campbell. Kirchberg with it. Beautiful job there by Campbell, and now the pass from Kirchberg to Campbell. Oh, yep, unfortunately, William Campbell traveled there. What he tried to do was he tried to pass it, but before he could get it, he kind of bobbled it a little bit. And he took an extra step after the bobble, and unfortunately that was a travel. Thiemann will check in for Fromm. Thiemann again with 3 fouls on the day. Hasn't reached the scoreboard yet. Wilson to Jusak. Jusak thought about 3. He'll drive. Pass off to Peterson. Now to Wilson. Wilson backs up. Now to Blaisdell. Back to Wilson. Wilson will take the 3. It's good! Luke Wilson from 3 is good, and it's 35-29. Kirchberg to Campbell. Campbell trying to make a lane for himself. He's done that so well here tonight. Gets off to Kirchberg, back to Campbell. Campbell, oh, I thought he was going to create a lane for himself, but the shot to Erdman is good from 3. Isaac Erdman from 3 is good. 32-35. Down the other way are the Dragons. Wilson with it. Wilson trying to get past the defender, trying to get himself inside the paint. Oh, and the pass to Blaisdell is off the mark. Miscommunication. Wilson trying to plead his case that the Tigers touched it last, but they didn't. Campbell will inbound here to Kirchberg. Kirchberg taking it up the court quickly, and I believe he's going to be fouled. Yep, foul. Question is on who. Second team foul for the Dragons. First for Luke Wilson. Doss will check back in. Campbell will check out, as will Erdman. Tigers need one more. Oh, no. Stepp is going to inbound, and I thought he was trying to check in. He hadn't yet. Lamont Sidney checks in for Peterson. Pass all the way back across that half-court line to Kirchberg. Kirchberg, he'll drive, try to get it off. Oh, to Diedrich, but Jusak steps in the way of that pass and takes it away. Wilson to Jusak. Jusak to Blaisdell. Blaisdell for 3, off the mark. And Wilson and Thiemann are there. Oh. Kirchberg. I thought he threw it off of a body and it went out of bounds, but ref disagrees. Oh man, that one I think could have gone either way, really. So I thought he threw it off a body, but then it looked like he stepped out of bounds before he even got it off. It was tough to tell. Wilson to Thiemann. Thiemann to Lamont Sidney. Sidney to Jusak to Wilson. Wilson to Jusak. Jusak, he wants go in the paint, but it's stolen away by Stepp. Stepp, a deep pass for Hahn. Hahn, oh, yep. Thiemann, he stole it away, but he stepped out of bounds. Yeah, it was a tough pass there. But in all honesty, Hahn almost came down with it. Kirchberg will inbound to Hahn. Hahn Yep, fouled. Blaisdell going to get fouled there. Hahn with a smart move. 3 team fouls now for the Dragons. 10-13 left in the second half. Dragons with the 35-32 lead. Kirchberg again set to inbound. He does to Doss, who is wide open from 3. Gets it to fall, and he'll tie it right back up. 35 all here. Blaisdell to Sidney. Sidney thought about 3, pulls it down to Thiemann. Thiemann from 3 himself is no good, and yep. Coming in hard was Blaisdell, I believe. A little too hard. His second, team's 4th. Tie game here. Under 10 minutes left. Step inbound to Kirchberg. Kirchberg gets past that half-court line. Now to Step. Step. He drives. And they're going to say a carry by Step. The ball goes back to the Dragons. 14 fouls to the 1 for Rush City. Dragons have the 4. Waxburg checks in for Blaisdell. Also coming in for Jusak is Fromm. Thiemann to Wilson on the inbound. Fromm will get it. Fromm gets double teamed and he's going to have to pass it off. He does to Wilson for 3. That one's no good off the front of the rim. But he'll get the rebound as it goes long. From near side corner. Looking to pass it off. He does to Waxburg. Waxburg, he's not afraid to take shots in the face of any defender. Thought about it there, but he'll pass it off. Fromm, I don't know how that's not a foul. Somehow, it's not, and Tigers have it, though. They had an on-man rush. I don't know how that's not a foul either. A couple iffy foul calls, and that should be a travel. Maybe not. I don't know. Yep. Travel. Oh, wait, what? They're going to. Well, I think, again, the ref got the directions messed up. He called the travel and then pointed the direction of the Dragons, but the travel call was definitely on the Dragons. Kirchberg inbound to Doss. Doss now over to Step. In the corner to Kirchberg. Back to Step. Back to Doss. Doss for 3. No good. Thiemann will get the rebound. And whistle call. I did not see what Fromm did. He must have either carried it or traveled or over and back. Under halfway through the second half now. Medina gets the inbound. He'll toss it to Kirchberg. Kirchberg. Now to Doss. Doss, he wants to drive. Thought about passing it. Now he's in trouble. He does finally to Kirchberg. Kirchberg will drive out to Step. Step for 3. No good. Rebound there by Thiemann. Thiemann almost has it stolen away. He's going to dribble through a triple team. They have an odd man if they wanted to try something with it. And they'll wait for the offense to set up. Wilson to Waxburg. Waxburg to Wilson. Wilson, he'll drive. Nice lane he had, and he gets a couple bounces, but it will fall, and Luke Wilson gets the 2, 37-35. Kirchberg to Medina. Medina puts up the shot. It's no good. Foul going to be called on Pine City on Waxburg. That one again, it could have gone either way, I think. Jusak and Peterson back in for Lamont Sidney and Jason Thiemann. 5 team fouls now for the Dragons. First for Waxburg. Doss will get the inbound. Over to Hahn for 3, a quick 3. Oh, that's off the mark. He just hasn't found his rhythm from 3 here tonight. Now to Waxburg, he'll shoot 3, he's off the mark. Oh, but he'll get the friendly roll. Oh my goodness. Talk about having a friendly rim. That rim gave him a gift. Now Hahn puts up a shot off the mark. Wilson will get it to Jusak. To Peterson. Peterson and Foul going to be on the Tigers. Second team foul. Let's see who they call it on. It's going to be on Brock Diedrich, his third. Team's second. Yeah, that three from Waxberg, I mean, it was off the mark. It was a little long. But then it got the friendly bounce. Bounced about 3 times. And Peterson at the line. Again, switched up his free throw. From the underhand now to overhand. He hasn't made a free throw tonight, so maybe still trying to get used to the new free throw style. Peterson. With the new style of free throw, it's no good. Oh, and then Jusak will get the rebound, but he's going to have it knocked out of his hands. Last touch by the Tigers. Peterson will inbound to Fromm. 7:20 left. Fromm wants to drive, has a nice drive, but Campbell will knock it away. Campbell will get it to Stepp, clear out the defense. Stepp trying to drive. Doss now has it. Doss to McPhee, off the mark, and rebound. Jusak had it, Hahn. Not sure where the foul. They're going to call Hahn, I think, for the foul. That'll be the Tigers' third team foul. And Hahn's second. Peterson to Fromm. Fromm in the far side corner. Waxberg, now to Wilson. Wilson to Jusak for 3. It's off the mark. Fromm will get the rebound. Back to Jusak. Now to Waxberg. To Peterson in the far side corner. Back to Waxberg. Waxberg. He wants to drive. He'll stop. Pass it to Jusak. Jusak for 3. It's a long one. It's no good. McPhee with the rebound. Going to go quickly up the court. Stops. To Hahn in the far side corner, back to McPhee. Now to Stepp. Stepp, he'll drive. And he'll have to stop and pass out to Doss. Doss for an open 3. No good. Yeah, but touches the strap that helps the basket move up and down. And that's considered out of bounds. The Dragons will get it back. Fromm with it. To Waxberg. I think that's going to be a 2. It's no good. Rebound by McPhee. McPhee up the court with it. Oh, he has it poked away by Fromm. Fromm, travel. And it's because Fromm slid so far. And he gets the travel call. That's what's hard about it is sometimes on these courts they get a little slick and try and get the ball, and then you slide, and then you're called for the travel. I mean, it's the right call, but, oh, a nice move from McPhee to get to the lane and put it up and in for 2. 37-40. Wilson to Fromm. Fromm again will drive, put a shot, no good, but he's fouled. He'll go to the line to shoot 2. Fourth team foul for the Tigers. First for McPhee. Again, Fromm at the line to shoot 2, 40-37. Dragons lead, 5.5 minutes left in the game. Fromm is no good on the first. Fromm will set up for the second. And Fromm is no good on the second. Stepp will have the rebound for the Tigers. Stepp, he's going to have to pass it off. He does deep into the offensive zone to Doss. Doss is going to be fouled, and the and one. Doss gets the shot to fall, 39-40. And 16 foul for the Dragons. That's Luke Wilson's second. And Doss has the chance for the possible three-point play here. And good. So Doss ties it up after the three-point play. It's 40-all. Wilson with it to Waxberg for three. He's good. Waxberg, another three in this game. It's 43-40. McPhee to Doss. Doss going to be fouled. That's 7. That should be a 1-and-1. He's going to put the Tigers in the bonus. So a very clean first half, a much sloppier second half now for the Dragons foul-wise. Turnover-wise, they've been pretty good. I don't think they've had too many here in the second half. But foul-wise, again, then again, it's only 7 here in the second half. And a 1-and-1 for Doss as he hits the first. Doss tonight, probably their best shooter so far. And he hits both. 42-43. Jusak with the ball to Wilson in the paint, lets the defender go by. He tried to let another defender go by, but Campbell will get the rebound. An odd man rush, Doss. That one's, oh no. That one I thought was on Rush City because I thought Fromm was there well before Doss, but we'll get they're going to come together and talk about this. Because I thought, oh man, I thought Fromm was there. And I don't know about that one. That one is, man, that one's so close. Third for Fromm, 8th team foul, and now at the line it is Doss again. So I think they're going to come together about something. I'm not sure what. 43-42. Well, they say he made a basket. I didn't see it because I was looking at the ref to see who the foul was going on. So Doss, he made it. Oh, he's going to get a chance here for the three-point play. And he's good. Doss with the three-point play makes it 45-43. They're going to run a full court press, and Hahn will get the steal. Hahn will put it up and in for two. In a time like that, you just got to pass the ball as quickly as you can if you're the Dragons, because then you'll have an odd man going the other way. Timeout call here by the Dragons. While they take a timeout, we'll take a timeout. You're listening to basketball here on WCMP.
It takes a team effort to ensure a successful future. That's why Town & Country Insurance in Hinckley, Finlayson, and Mora, your local Grinnell Mutual member insurance company, and Grinnell Mutual are celebrating the accomplishments of our student athletes across every sport. We recognize the dedication it takes to work and play hard. Your display of teamwork makes it easy to trust in tomorrow. Trust in Tomorrow is a registered trademark of Grinnell Mutual Reinsurance Company.
Back here inside Rush City High School, where the Dragons trail 47-43 after a nice run by the Tigers. But right now it's the foul trouble that's kind of killing the Dragons. A couple of close calls that have not gone their way as well. Again, it doesn't matter what I think on the foul call. It matters what the refs call and what they've seen. Whether I think it's one way or not, it's what the refs say. Thiemann with it to Waxberg. Now to Fromm. Fromm has it. Trying to get into the paint, and he'll have it blocked. Oh. Fifth team foul there for Rush City. Second foul for McPhee. And Fromm will be at the line for two. From's good on the first, 44-47. Fromm. Set for the second. It's up and good as well. So Fromm hits both. It's 45-47. And McPhee. Oh, tried to get it to Campbell. It was blocked, but Campbell does a nice job to recoup it. No, it's stolen away by Waxberg, and Jusak for the quick three. It's no good. Maybe should have waited a little bit there and took his time, but taken away here by Stepp. He'll pass it back to Doss. I think if you're the Dragons right now, you want to keep it out of the hands of Doss. McPhee almost has it poked it away by Fromm, and that one is going to be stolen away almost by Thiemann. It's on the ground. Campbell and Jusak are... It's going to be tied up, and I can't see the possession. It favors Rush City. And now another timeout here. Rush City takes that one. We'll keep it here. .340 left in this game on that M Health Fairview Clinic scoreboard. M Health Fairview Clinic, Rush City provides scheduled lab and diabetic education appointments on site. 45-47, a very good battle between these two teams here. The second half. So right now, Tigers outscoring Pine City 27-18 in this half. That's why the Tigers have a 2-point lead. And again, though, they have done a good job of getting the Dragons into a little bit of foul trouble. And that's, I think, been a key. McPhee, Doss. Again, I don't think you want it to Doss. Oh, Campbell had it, dropped it to McPhee. In the corner to Hahn. Now to Doss again. He wants to turn around, put up the shot. Oh, my goodness, he is hot. Doss is just on fire right now. He can't miss. 49-45. Waxberg, he'll get it off to Peterson. It's poked away. Easy for the Tigers. And that is McPhee. Gets it up and in for two. 51-45. Another steal. Doss will put it up and in for two. He gets the two to fall. He'll go to the line to shoot the and one. 53-45. And there you go. Pine City falling apart a little bit here due to the turnover, the turnovers and the fouls. Man, they're struggling a little bit right now. Timeout taken there by Pine City, maybe a much-needed timeout. And while they take a break, we'll take one as well. You're listening to basketball here on WCMP.
Wellia Health offers sports medicine services at all our campuses in Mora, Pine City, and Hinckley. Dr. Mullen and his team treat a full range of sports injuries for all athletes at any level of competition. If you are injured, we want to help you return to the game as quickly and as safely as possible, providing the sports medicine care you need when you need it to help you live life well with Wellia Health. Call 320-679-1313 to schedule for any location.
Back here inside Rush City High School, 53-45 is the score. The Tigers with the lead, looking to make it a 9-point lead with Doss at the line. As I mentioned, he's just been on fire lately. And I also said that if you're Pine City, you do not want it in Doss's hands. Hahn will get the rebound. Now off to McPhee. McPhee, he's going to drive. Pass it off to Campbell. Campbell gets it off through Stepp over to McPhee. It's stolen away by Fromm. Right back the other way by Stepp. He gets it to Hahn. Put it up. No good. Jusak comes down with it. Peterson to Jusak. To Waxberg for three. That one's good. 48-53. Dragons are going to need to go on a pretty good run here. Whistle. I did not see it. I was trying to get the stats and scoreboard updated. no foul. The ball just went out of bounds. Last touch by the Dragons. Again, 48-53. The Dragons, I think, and that's something you can't have if you're the Dragons. That's the 10th team foul, or 9th team foul, rather. And you're going to send, it's McPhee to the line for a 1-and-1. And you get the next one, it's going to be 2. Really, I think that's, well, it's showing 10, but they upped it from 8 to 10, and it should only be 9. Little home court advantage. Oh no, they're gonna keep it at 10? Well, it did say 8, and now it's 10. I don't know, I'm confused. But McPhee misses on the first. Oh, it's in and out on the second. And out of bounds, last touch by Hahn. 48-53. Whistle for something. Wilson will check in here for Thiemann. 53-48, the Tigers lead. Tigers really don't need to change anything they're doing right now. They just keep doing what they're doing. They should wind up with the win. Driving hard to the basket is Fromm. He's going to be fouled. 16 foul now. That is Brock Diedrich, his 4th, 6th team. And yeah, I think Fromm thought it was a shooting foul, but it was not. Hahn going to check in for the Tigers. Fromm quickly to Peterson. Turnover. And man, the Dragons, they cannot have that right now. They need to almost play a perfect game if they want to make the comeback here, because Das, he's caught fire. Campbell has been doing really good on the offensive side. They get it now to Diedrich. Diedrich to Das. Das fakes the 3. He'll drive, pass it out to Hahn for 3. Good! Hahn to that point was 0 for I don't know how many, but he hadn't hit one. That's his first, and it comes at a great time for the Tigers. Jusak spinning his way into the paint. Now has to pass it off to Peterson, to Wilson, to Waxberg for 3, off the front of the rim. And I know I heard Kyle Allen yell timeout. I don't know if he got it. Nope. (56-48). Tigers have the ball. McPhee with it. Or no, rather that's Kirchberg, and he tried to pass it, but it's stolen away by Fromm, and Fromm goes in, puts it up, gets it to fall. They'll get the and 1. 50-56 now. Fromm at the line for the possible 3 points. He's good. So Fromm gets 3 on that possession. It's 56-51. 1:08 left in this game. 5-point lead for the Tigers. We're going to come down to a very good ending. McPhee will have it. McPhee working on Waxberg. He passes it off here to Stepp. Stepp makes a man jump. Pass back here to McPhee. Timeout by the Tigers. We'll keep it right here as there's under a minute left. 5-point lead for the Tigers, 56-51. As I mentioned in the pregame, I thought if the Tigers were going to win this one, they needed to hold Pine City under 65. They're doing just that. They've got them under 60 even. At 51. This has been the Tigers' second half, though. I mean, from the get-go, they went on a 9-2 run to tie it up at 29 apiece. And since that point, it has really been all Rush City from there on out. They have done a really good job. They haven't allowed really Pine City to have any offensive possession at all. I mean, if they have, it's been quick, and it's either been a miss and a defensive rebound for the Tigers, or it's been a turnover. Good job here by the Tigers. Just creating the turnover, and then great job on the defensive glass to get the rebounds. And they're turning some of them into points. Not all of them, but some of them. And another thing, too, is the fouls from Pine City. That hurt them a lot. And Doss went to the line. Jusak will steal the long, high inbound pass away. Puts up the shot. No good. They're going to get the foul, though. Man, like I said, we're going to come down to a really good ending. That's McPhee's third, team's eighth. Shooting foul. Jusak at the line for 2. Off the mark, no good. It remains a 2-possession game. Could have got it down to 1 if he made both, but now he can get it down to a 4-point game. This one is good. So Jusak makes 1 of 2. Gets it down to a 4-point game, 52-56. Inbound to Campbell. Campbell, now to McPhee. Under 50 seconds, McPhee off to Campbell. Campbell trying to get it off. He almost has it taken away. It's Peterson. Peterson has it. Stepp has it now. Off to Hahn. Hahn in the paint to Doss, and he's good. Was there any question? 58-52. Here we go. Under 30 seconds to go. Turnover, and that could be the dagger. Hahn, he's good. That's the dagger. There it is. 60-52, and the Tigers are going to come out of this one with the win. Rebound there by Stepp to Hahn, and that's going to be it. Maybe. They might want to score again. Foul there. 6 seconds left, and the Tigers are on their way to a Great River Conference win over Pine City. 60-52, 6.6 seconds left, and at the line is McPhee for the Tigers. McPhee is good on the first. 61-52. McPhee, I think he was purposely not good on the second. So just to add a little stats, Fromm will go to the line. He misses. .1 seconds left. Oh, they're going to actually say Fromm was fouled. People here don't like it, but it's not going to matter. .1 seconds left. They're not going to get 8 points in .1 seconds. Just going to add to the stats is Fromm. He makes the first. 53-61. Tigers with the win here. We'll see with Fromm's last shot. It's up and good. So he hits them both, and the victory for the Tigers, 54-61. The Tigers are going to keep pace for the possible Great River Conference crown. Now, mind you, East Central did win tonight over Hinckley Finlayson 70-27. So East Central is right now alone in the driver's seat for that Great River Conference crown. Right now, East Central in the driver's seat, but if East Central loses one and Rush City wins out, Rush City, I believe, will be crowned conference champs because they beat East Central and Pine City. But right now, if you're looking at it, it would be East Central 1, Rush City in 2, and Pine City 3rd, because Pine City did lose to both East Central and Rush beat East Central. That's why Rush City is in 2nd place. A good one here as the Dragons fall to the Tigers in Rush City, 61-55. The Tigers improve to 8-3 on the season, and the Dragons fall to 9-4. When we come back, I'll get you a look at that Great River Conference crown to see what it would take for Rush City to win it, and even for Pine City and for East Central. And I'll also get you an update on the games going on WCMPradio.com. You're listening to basketball here on WCMP.
This is a story we all share, of a place rooted in tradition and rich with opportunity, of people driven by compassion and vision. At Essentia Health, we're proud to play our role in this story because we know that this place, these people, are like nowhere else. Visit Essentia Health in Hinckley, Sandstone, or our new location in Moose Lake for all your care needs. Schedule an appointment at essentiahealth.org today.
The new year is here. It's the perfect time to trade out the old and bring in the new. That's the new furnace to keep you cozy warm for the rest of winter and for years to come. Aquarius Home Services, your local heating expert, is here to help with a fantastic New Year special. How does a new furnace for as low as $45 per month sound? That's right, as little as $45 per month. To learn more and schedule your free estimate, visit AquariusHomeservices.com today.
Your favorite A&W family restaurant in Pine City will be closed starting at 4 p.m. on Sunday, January 24th for kitchen remodeling. At A&W, we have loved our loyal customers, serving you since 1955, and looking forward to serving you the same great food and treats with our brand new kitchen for years to come. Like Birchin's A&W Family Restaurant on Facebook for updates and to let you know when we reopen. We look forward to seeing you soon at your A&W Family Restaurant in Pine City.
K&K Concrete is a proud supporter of Pine City Dragon Athletics. K&K Concrete specializes in foundations, driveways, decorative concrete, and more. Find them on Google for more information. K&K Concrete would like to say good luck and go Dragons.
Great homes start with a sound foundation. That foundation starts with the mortgage from Northwoods Bank. Northwoods Bank is a community bank that knows the neighborhood. We have personalized home lending solutions, and with our Rapid Mortgage, apply online at northwoodsbank.com 24/7. Be approved in 20 minutes and be in your dream home sooner. Think local when it comes to your banking solutions. Northwoods Bank, we make it happen for you. Northwoods Bank is an equal housing lender and FDIC insured.
Reliance Financial is a full-service accounting and tax firm. They offer a broad range of services for both business and personal finance. They take pride in helping their clients achieve their financial goals. Reliance Financial can help you with tax planning and preparation, wealth management, and day-to-day accounting needs for your business. Whatever your financial needs are, reach out to the knowledgeable staff at Reliance Financial today. Locally owned and operated. Find them at rfinancial.org or 307-462-6991.
Each and every hockey player on the ice has had dreams of one day making it to the pros. As we get older, we still have dreams, but those dreams change. Are you dreaming of a new home or maybe a remodeling project on your current home? Let Log Creek Builders help you make your dreams a reality. George Sell with Log Creek Builders is ready to help you complete your next project. Visit Log Creek Builders on Facebook to see what dreams have come true for others and what is possible for you. Log Creek Builders says good luck and go Dragons.
Daggett's Fresh Foods in Hinckley, providing you with the highest quality food for your family. This week at Daggett's, get Hormel Natural Choice Boneless Pork Sirloin Chops for just $1.99 per pound. Get fresh asparagus for just $1.99 per pound as well. General Mills cereal boxes are also just $1.99 each, and Pepsi 12 packs are on sale, 3 for $12. Deals are good this week only while supplies last, so hurry into your local grocery store. Daggett's Fresh Foods in Hinckley.
Chad Greenway here. Mortgage rates haven't been this low since 2017. Time to talk to your local Franzen Bank about buying your first home, a cabin, or an investment property, building your dream home, refinancing to lower your mortgage payment, or for a home improvement project. Franzen Bank will be with you every step of the way. Find your local Franzen Bank mortgage expert today at franzenbank.com/get there. Tell them Greenway sent you. Franzen Bank and Trust. Member FDIC, equal housing lender.
It's time for a basketball broadcast here on WCMP. Let's head to the
back here inside Rush City High School, where the Tigers get the victory 61-55. Looking at the scoring wise for Pine City, leading the way for them was Cole Waxberg with 24. Then it was Cameron Jusak with 10. 9 for both Luke Wilson and Caleb Fromm, and then 2 for Dylan Peterson. On the other side for the Rush City Tigers, leading the way was Tony Das with 24 points. He got really hot there in the second half. 9 for Zeth Hahn, 8 for William Campbell, 7 for Lucas McPhee, 5 for Isaac Erdman, 4 for Nick Medina, and 2 for Ty Stepp. That is how we get to 61-55. Looking at the other scores that have happened on WCMPradio.com, it was in the final, Bram over Onamia 54-36, and in girls basketball, Piers beat Mora 57-30. Now, I looked up that conference race for you in the Great River Conference. As I mentioned, right now, East Central leads it with only 1 loss. Pine City and Rush City are technically tied at second with 2, but since Pine City did lose to Rush and Rush beat East Central, Rush City would overtake Pine City for second with 2 losses. But looking at the remaining schedule, Rush City has 5 more conference games. That would bring them to 11. Pine City has 4 more. That would bring them to 12. No, I'm not. I'm doing math wrong. That's 11 as well. And then East Central, they have 4 more, which would also bring them to 11. So it's going to be an interesting run. There's a lot of different things that could happen. Of course, if East Central wins 3 more, I believe it would be, they would win the conference. But they have a tough slate. They play Isle, Rush City again, Pine City again, and Ogilvie. So it's not going to be an easy slate. They play both these teams again. Rush, they play both Ogilvie and Onamia. They play East Central and Pine again. Then Bram, they also play Foley, which isn't a conference game, so that one won't matter. But they did lose to Bram. They had a close game here against Pine City. Who knows how that will go in Pine City's house. And then they play East Central again in East Central. So it can go any way. Pine City, they play Bram, East Central, Rush City, Malacca, and Isle. So this conference right now is still up for grabs because East Central, they could wind up losing to both Rush City and Pine City. And if that were the case, if Rush City were to beat, I believe, East Central one more time, they'd grab the conference right then and there. But I'd have to look deeper into it. Of course, I just did a quick evaluation to kind of see where this conference sits right now. But right now, East Central in the driver's seat, Rush City, they are right there in second place, not far away. So they're knocking on the doorstep if East Central were to take a loss. But again, in our game, the Dragons fall to the Tigers in Rush City. The Tigers improve with the win to 8-3. Dragons fall to 9-4 after the Tigers get a 61-55 win. For WCMP,